Well kept indeed. Well, it's still 84 for 1. In fact, make that 84. Well, no, off the pad, we've got Ramona downstairs on the ground. Let's see what's transpiring there.
Well, I am standing here with the very famous Ayandrita Rai, superstar, #1 young actress, Kannada films, and she's here with her team. She's been the brand ambassador for what, the last 3 years for the Karnataka?
Officially for two.
For 2. And how does it feel to be here in Ranchi supporting the team?
Well, it feels good. It's always felt good because I love my team and we have a lot of unity and love amongst us. And also here in Ranchi, we have a very good audience. We didn't expect such a turnout, but really, really happy, yeah, to see such great audience waving our flags, especially. Yeah.
So tell me, what is it like to be a brand ambassador for a team like this?
Basically it's not much of a task because I don't have to practice like them, nor do I have to work as hard as they did for 2 months. I'm just...
Have they really been working hard? Tell us.
They really have. Believe me, they have. They've gone for a camp, they've left their shooting schedules, left everything aside and dedicated the last 2 months to this sport, which is not exactly their career. So I think they really have worked really hard.
All right, now who according to you is the best player in the team?
I think we have a lot of good players. I don't want to take a couple of names. I think all of them are good.
All right, well, y'all have been performing rather well and y'all haven't lost anything. In fact, even last year, y'all did really well.
Final, yeah, we came in the final last year and all the credit goes to our captain, Sudeep. He's really trained all the boys really well and made sure everyone turns up to the shoot, to the practices every single day. So yeah, as a captain, he's really had to work harder than the rest.
And today's match is very, very important, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a crucial match because we're playing against a very strong team, the Andhra team. They're also well practiced and stuff. So yeah, it's a strong team to play against. And the field is really good. I'm really happy with the way my team has scored so far. But of course, the pitch could also be an advantage to the opposite team.
Yes! Are you a cricket lover?
I wasn't, now I am.
All right. You. Okay, well, thank you so much for having this chat with us.
Thank you.
And over to you boys, back.
So, pretty decent over so far. That's coming through from Aadarsh. But good to see these stars take their cricket very seriously. More runs being added on here thanks to extras. So, a little wayward in terms of line. Otherwise, no real boundary balls coming through, Akash. But the line hasn't really been spot on.
Well, he's getting a bit too much of the surface. He's getting that ball to deviate a bit away from the right-handers. And that is why he's erring in line a bit. He's got a decent change of pace. Aadarsh has impressed me the most so far. He's the only guy who's found something in the surface for the bowlers to extract. Last ball driven down the ground off the front foot. Dhruv moves to 32, 91 for 1 after 12 overs.
Runs of the very first ball of the 13th over. It's just now beginning to seem as if the weather seems to be sapping the energy of the Telugu Warriors bowlers. So they're beginning to spray the ball a tad. The first 6 or 7 overs, they were pretty much one side of the wicket. But from there on, it's just been a little up and down pedestrian stuff.
To be fair, both Aadarsh and Aditya have pulled on some breaks on the scoring because both are going for about 5.5 runs and over. Add another single to it. Was down the leg side, is gone for the second. He's a quick runner between the wickets, Dhruv and Manjunath. They have struck some understanding, some good understanding between the two. Look at that, was drifting down the leg side. And sloppy fielding, Raman, I don't think there was a couple in it.
That's well struck. And maximum it is. Well, he can really hit that cricket ball a long way, can Dhruv. And he's now beginning to improve that strike rate of his. It's up to 107 as he gets into the 40s now.
You don't have to be a big hitter of the cricket ball to hit sixes. Dhruv has just shown. Look at the timing, look at the grace. He's taken the aerial route, has gone the long way. And look at that. Such good balance. Dhruv is the man to watch, the player to watch for me. Driven one down the long gone area. The following ball. He's a smart cookie. He's hit a six. He's not gone for another sixer or a four. He's just taken an easy single. He knows that he's approaching his 50 as well. He's a smart operator.
Interesting line to be bowling. Just firing it into the pads. The dot ball to end the over. It's 102 for 1. Opportunity there to free his arms now. Just as we went into that break, there's a runner that's come out now for Dhruv, who's probably just pulled a muscle, or maybe it's just cramps after being out there for a while.
That's a luxury international cricketers can't afford these days. You are not allowed to have runners. Even if you're struggling, even if you're walking on just one leg, you need to continue. But not the same for Dhruv. Lucky man, I'd say.
Wide down leg side. Yes, the rules of CCL clearly indicate that 2 batters are allowed runners in an innings. So he's one of the 2 pre-designated players. That's just wayward down leg side. Seemed to have clipped something on the way through.
He's bowling cross seam now. For someone who's been getting so much movement off the surface, I find it a little surprising that he's going with the cross seam delivery, which is not going to deviate off the surface. He needs to be concentrating on that off stump, bowl seam up. It's okay if you bowl a couple of wides down the offside, as long as there is an opportunity to take a wicket.
But I don't think he's going for a wicket here, Akash. I think he's going the containing way, trying to fire it into the pads. That's risky with the fine leg up.
And the best way to contain a batsman is by taking wickets. That's brilliant. Dozen Hussain bowled. Aadarsh has cleaned him up with a straight ball. He's missed a well-deserved 50 here. Manjunath is taking the long walk back. 104 for 2.
So the captain's walked out into the middle, Sudeep, but he's on strike now. Oh, that could have been curtains for Dhruv had the runner not run back in time.
That's one offense you must not commit. When you're running for someone else, don't run him out. And when the batsman you're running for is batting on 40 and batting well, then don't do it. Otherwise, you're in for some serious trouble.
And what's more, don't run your captain out, who's the new man in, who's on strike. That's the last thing you'd want to do. Either run a man in form out or run your captain out, especially if you're actually not the player of the crease.
Well, this is how he got that wicket. The ball stayed a little low for my liking, and for Manjunath's liking. This is Hussain bowled for you guys.
Bound Chika, wow, a moment there for the Telugu Warriors, something for them to cheer about. Just the second success they've tasted in this match so far. Well, we talked about 2 batsmen who are allowed designated runners, and that's exactly what's happening now. The captain, Sudeep, calling for the runner.
This is the first time in my life that I'm seeing 4 batsmen on the cricket pitch. 2 of them batting, 2 of them running for the other 2.
Well, didn't I tell you you'll get to see it all in CCL?
No, that's true. But having said that, I admire what these guys are doing. It's not their career. Their job is to act in movies, entertain people, not to play cricket. Since they're doing it, that's one of the last balls. Sudeep off the mark. 105 for 2 after 14.